Welcome back to the Free to Play Guide, Day 14. Congratulations on obtaining all 5 coronets. You should have placed that top 10%, I hope, um, to secure your 2-star coronet, granting you the overall 2 speed. I know it says 1 speed here, but you double all the stats here. So, you'll get 2 speed on every hero, which is a pretty big jump over someone who doesn't have it, especially in PvP. And today has exciting news because you get Last Dragon from the 7-day challenges. So you'll send that and you actually link it to your King of Eternity for your Empress, which is going to add a ton of damage to her. And we're going to link that right off the bat. 150k power, bunch of attack, and 20% damage increase sustained until the end of battle. So massive, massive. It's nice that they give that to us. Today is a pretty exciting day in the sense that we have access to the Fantasy Beast trial. It's similar to the Magic Codex trial where you want as many beasts possible to get that Phantom Armor Shredder, making it much easier. You know what I mean? So we can go ahead and challenge without doing any of the necessary flywheel spins. Clearly, in the past, I used Axe Berserker. My brain was thinking for a second, but let's just go back to the the standard comp here. So you should be able to clear first one, no problem. Remember I did it again to myself. When you get these free fantasy core wheels, don't use them until you have a 10 pull. I did this last time too. Do the pulls before it, make it easier, but it's fine. You'll see in a minute when we go to do the pulls. I just want to see how far we can progress before needing to do pulls. And able to pretty comfortably get through that. We were hitting at turn 11 there, so I think the next one we'll be stuck at. I'm just going to skip it. I know we're going to get stuck either on this one if we could barely clear it, but definitely stage 4. So to clear the whole thing, you're going to need to pick up some beasts. So let's hop in the Flywheel Raider. This is one of the best events for free-to-play players or anyone in general. It's really good return. And let's go ahead and pull down. We're going to go for at least 1 beast to start, and then we'll probably go for more. So we're basically there, but I'm going to pull at least 10. I'm going to say it, so I'm going to get down to 200 out of 300 here. See if we can get crazy luck like last time, starting off with 10. And this is where if I didn't do any of the matches, I would have that diamond pull section on the side. But I don't. So that was not the best pull. These are great for getting talent points that I'll show you later for your pet. So that's a nice pickup. And hopefully, all right, another 10. Hopefully we can hit the flywheel soon. The lucky draw pull. All right, we got it. What are we getting? 2,000 diamonds. All right. I know I'm just rounding up, but that's pretty big. Pretty big. We'll take it. We're halfway through the 100 first pulls that I said I was going to do. This is huge. 25 flywheel runes. All right, that was a bit smaller of a pull, but, not going to get lucky every time. Once again, this is probably close to the worst pull. We did get about 1,000 gems back. So at least, some recovery, but that was pretty bad. Once again, we didn't go up here. So a couple of back-to-back bad pulls. Going to happen to everyone here and there. All right, the flywheel, come on, we get the lucky draw. Double rewards. All right, what do we get? So doubled 1,000 basically. Pretty close to getting our diamonds back and 10 flywheel runes. Wish we were a little bit luckier. Here's our last 10 pull to start. For now, we're going to grab our pet. Oh, this was huge. Like, if this one was a double, that would have been insane. 55, we could have had 110. Oh my. All right, let's grab these. So 1255, and then so 2,500 diamonds back. Another 20. So we wouldn't have quite got there if we were at 0, but let's just start off by getting a Fantasy Beast. And the Fantasy Beast you should be getting to start off is right here. It is the first one, Lightbringer, you want to start off with. Definitely going to be giving you the most bang for your buck. Maybe slapping her right on Empress. Summon that. Think it's in the star. You'll get this Beast Mirror as well. You can activate this. You'll get single target damage plus 8% and all these other stats here. And in here, the inventory, this cloud at the top, I know it's not like glowing, but when you click on it, you get these extra rewards and they go to the Cloud Atlas. And we don't have enough to first activate it, but eventually, later today, we're going to be getting this and activating it. So make sure you come in here and check. It's not glowing enough, but the top right is how you get those. For the talents here, it's a toss up between crit damage or damage bonus being better. I think in general the crit damage probably nets more damage. Earlier on though, you'll probably notice more damage with the damage bonus. So I'll just say go with the crit damage, the one that's going to net for long term. But either way, it's fine. And let's hop back over to the Fantasy Beast trial. All right, and so we were just able to squeak by that one kind of at I think round 10. So this next one might be the cap for the one extra pet here. Maybe we might be able to squeeze another one if we switch the gear up on our heroes. Maybe get some more armor penetration. All right, round 13, able to take that. And yeah, not even close. So let's go ahead and grab one more pet. Obviously, it's going to be different for everyone, depending upon where you placed. Obviously, where you placed, how lucky you are with the pulls. The second beast you should be going for is Star Rider, in my opinion. Another one that gives you buffs, and you can link it with your Lightbringer. So it's just a great hero, great overall one. And it's just what I went for in the past. That's what I mean. You could go with a couple of different ones, but I like to get the damage dealers ones first. So once you grab these, you'll be able to unlock your first Cloud Atlas here. So that's big, huge power gain. You saw that 400,000 overall power. We can't activate the next one, but you'll slowly get there. But here you notice you'll get more stats and crit resistance. Great for PvP. We'll actually throw our Night Eater because it is a damage pet. And then we'll throw that one on, let's just throw on DK for the bunny. That one's more of a support pet, does some healing, nothing crazy. But when we're in the Fantasy Beast trial now, you'll see we got all of the extra points. So after this whole Codex event, I would personally link to your Lightbringer. But during these type of events, make sure you're fulfilling the requirements to get that Phantom Burst. So we should have no problem now getting that. And as you can see, even with the second beast, we weren't even able to even come close. Didn't even look like we are really close at all. Empress obviously killing it with the damage. Feels like we would need to bring in more damage dealers to get it done. So let me just swap the team up real quick and see if that makes any difference. I'd forgotten to link Last Dragon to King of Eternity, so I want to see if that makes much of a difference. It's going to be running this team right here. Axe Berserker bringing the armor penetration to increase damage taken by 15%, replacing Lord of Time. Axe Berserker has really done a lot for us, as you'd seen in my prior videos. Definitely a non-core hero that has a little uniqueness to him, with his rage ability adding that ignore defense. And there we go, able to do it with Last Dragon and Axe Berserker, carrying the way. So obviously Axe Berserker doesn't look like he's doing any damage, but adds that armor shredder to increase damage taken by 15%. So definitely a great hero. You don't even need him to be 9 stars here because it's on his rage ability. So if you're barely lacking damage like I was, just throw him in the mix, and your sync should be able to keep your team alive. So there we go. We got our last set of 10 pulls for free now. Let's see what we do for the boss. We'll just run the same team, expecting that we're going to need to really min-max it by the last day. Still a lot of upgrades to be had, so let's just see what our first damage is. There's no limit to the number of attacks, and then we'll reassess in a day or two. Don't want to make it too long in this video. I feel like it's going to be already too super long. So as you can see, took a ton of damage there. We have a ton of tries. I'm just going to leave it like this for now, and I'll be back tomorrow probably. Let's jump over to other content here. Another thing about today is you got to remember it is the last day for the God Heirs. Obviously, I talked about tomorrow the new banner. So expect the new banner, but if you have any plans of getting any of these diamonds, like I need to do 2 more to make sure I get 4,000 diamonds. It would be silly if I missed that. 100 more, for another 4,000 diamonds. I'm not going to go for it, but if you did like some of the God Airs and you pulled extra, make sure you're not missing out if it's relatively close. So let's get our free pull in. And obviously just one more, and 280 diamonds for 4,000 is massive for me. Replenish some of those lost diamonds. Today's also the last day for the 7-day target, the second wave. So make sure you're going in here and completing all of the requirements. Like I need to run it and do 22 more cross server batches to get this. And these are really important. And same with here. So I'm missing out on 2,000 of these. If we go here to the shop too, the first thing you want to be picking up is this. And we'll probably get that by the next Sunday because you usually get a big chunk at the end of Sundays during the tournament. And when we have enough, I'll talk about this. For your damage dealer, you're going to be wanting to grab Sartan Sai, just so you know as a heads up in case you're getting it before I post it in the video. Now that we're here, today is the day for finishing up Tower Rally. Since we did some of the pulls, let's see if we can just straight up go any further. I probably should go link the pets in a minute, but I'm just going to leave it as is and see if we make any progress. I'm just going to try the standard team first, and then maybe have to do some manipulation to get it if it's not working. But with the updated code, linking the Codex Dragon's Roar to it, we might have enough damage to just plow through. So we'll just find out in a minute. We clearly need Empress to just cycle at least one more time, but not going to happen there. So here's the plan, the strategy I'm going to use to get by it. You're going to have at least Night Revenant hop in here. We can just try it with Night Revenant first, see if it works. So Night Revenant's going to go lock him out, and then we should be able to do a lot more damage to everyone else, hopefully kill a bunch here. And there you go. The last dragon linking to your kings definitely adds a ton of damage there. As you can see, 22, is that billion? No, it can't be, wait. No, excuse me, 224 million damage. That's an insane amount of damage. Obviously, grab your free rewards. And to get to the next one, we need to clear floor 900. So we probably are strong enough now as well. So let's see if that's the case. We'll just run it the same thing. Honestly, probably just a safe bet to keep Night Rev in over here instead, just because we're just not tanky enough to survive. It's more just kill them before you be killed. And we didn't. So let's go ahead and link the pet back now. By bonding the Star Rider to your Empress's Lightbringer, it's going to add a lot more power to your Empress. All right, let's try this again. See if we make any difference in damage here. And we were able to just squeak right by. And that's just primarily because our Empress is a beast with all the stats, all your gear on her, and she's going to be that much stronger tomorrow. But obviously, our goal is to climb the Eternal Tower right here. So let's see if we can make any more progress now. We're just going to quick battle our way through, seeing if we fail right off the bat, and that is the case. What is the issue here? Let's try putting in our standard comp, and there we go. So got to use all the tools in the books in the bag. So we have DK back again. DK is annoying. So let's see if Revenant Knight makes a difference. All right, here we're going to have issues with the stun potentially. I guess not. Just by putting Revenant Knight in, as you can see, taking the protection away from the other heroes, from DK and all the counterattacks not happening in round one, definitely making it easier. Failed that. Let's see what the situation is here. So there is DK. Lots of stuns going on here. Let's just try and watch it real quick. So I want to see what's happening. We could have got unlucky with being stunned. So we didn't quite kill enough. And I have a feeling that was the main issue here. Can we get one more rage move off? All right, so just going to have to probably just hit, spam the clear again for a bunch of these and hopefully push up. Just see, there's no Revenant Knight, no DK, so let's go back to the same. It's kind of the formula I think might work best. Run it one more time. And let's see what it looks like. Of course, so yeah, worked out. Just probably have to get a little lucky with RNG, maybe critting or whatnot, because we don't have max crit yet. So some matches you'll crit more than other, obviously. Anything different here should maybe go through. All right, so let's watch this and see what is going on. We're just getting blasted out of the water here. So we're at a point here where I think we need to pull out our handy dandy Frost Spirit. Let me make sure she has some speed on her. She definitely is going to need rapid. There is a rapid there. Let's go make sure she's got some other equipment as well. You just give her Fury. And let's go back in the mix and let's just swap out Saint for Frost Spirit. And so this is going to be very RNG heavy. You're going to need to have the freeze happen on a few heroes. So we got a couple frozen there. Let's see if that makes much of a difference. And we killed the Reviver this time, so maybe this will be enough. Yeah, we should be fine now. So obviously, I just want to show you what it looks like, but you could just be spamming that next battle after each fight to save you some time. And this one has our handy dandy DK, which is going to prevent us from freezing anyone. So we have to just go back to our favorite hero. You can keep Frost Spirit probably in here at this point, but Revenant Knight needs to go over here. Revenant Knight should go first, lock out the DK, and then it gives Frost Spirit a chance to freeze people. As you can see, we got a stun, and the stun is from the pet, and we got it frozen. So we had lots of crowd control off the bat. Hopefully it was enough. Not seeming like it may be. And can we get one more rage move? I think we might be lucky here. And there we go. We just squeaked by with Empress passive, massive, and that's all because our turn order here, allowing us to manipulate the crowd control. So no CC here. Probably gonna have to restart it potentially. Maybe not because unless she gets lucky and chain attacks, we might be able to just survive for a bit until Empress gets the move back. We'll find out in a second. And no, so we're definitely gonna need some stuns here, stuns or freezes. All right, we'll just restart if we don't get a freeze or stuns off the bat. So we have one freeze, one stun, two stuns. So we're looking great here. We also did a ton more damage than normal. No damage dealers for now until she starts reviving. So hopefully we can just barely squeak by here. We didn't. That's such a shame. Just goes to show you how strong DK is here. All right, once again, clap them all down for a smack. Can we just get some good luck? All right, here's the big rage move. And there we go. Got it done, I thought. Oh, we did. I don't know what was happening there. It was very strange there. But we did get it done. So moving on to the next one here. Don't think we'll need Revenant Knight here. But we will definitely need some freezes. So what we can do is, I'll run Revenant Knight one more time, see if he's removing this AoE resistance. All right. All right, on this floor, we've been having some issues because Arling is really killing our Empress real fast. We definitely want the freeze to take hold onto these heroes, but it is hard. A lot of RNG. I'm seeing, maybe Axe Berserker will give us a little bit more damage to just maybe one-shot them off the bat. So let's see if that works out. So we get Armor Shredder on them. We did get the freeze here. Hopefully that's enough to make a difference. We were able to kill Arling right off the bat, but the Night Eater did slap our team down as well. So that's never a good thing. So I feel like it's going to be very RNG heavy. Didn't seem like the Axe Berserker maybe did anything here. So we killed both the damage dealers here, the main ones. So let's see if that was just enough. All right, so we're looking like we're in a great spot. Definitely enough time to hopefully just cycle back with the Empress. All right, we got the Reviver down, so able to clear it. Using the Axe Berserker. If anything, I feel like he's one of the best tricolor non-core heroes. Let's see if we can get through stage 7 here. We have DK, which means probably bringing back in Revenant Knight. This hero is a real pain too, so this floor is going to be really hard. I can already feel it. So let's go back to one of the bread and butter comps with Revenant Knight here. Let's see if this makes any difference. We're getting the lockout. Can we get a freeze? We got a freeze in the front, but Really lacking damage here. It's going to be a real tough one. Can we get lucky? Oh, big hits here. Can we just not get unlucky with the revives? Come on, Night Eater, make them counterattack themselves. All right, so here's the Evershine. Get a big hit, guys. Ooh. And we did it. Holy crap. It took over 100 tries, guys. So I wouldn't recommend trying to do what I did. But we were able to get past 710, which it is possible. You just need to go deep in the pocket. So here's another extra little reward here. Nothing crazy. We're getting close to that 810. There's no way we're getting to here, though. But in ranking here, we're in 4th position now. Past a lot of the whales that have spent some decent money. I don't know how much it really is. But way higher player power. If you see 14 million, so over double. It was 10 million. So we're moving on up. It is possible, but we're stuck. We have to beat floor 1000 before we can go any further. And that actually might be harder than doing the next couple floors. So it would be basically the same team if you want to try and climb all the way up. But it's going to be a lot of spamming. As you can see, I'm at 949. Basically, what you're going to have to do is just get lucky and kill them before they kill you, obviously. It does get easier tomorrow because we're going to have access to different wish banners. For right now, there'll be a decent support that we'll be able to pick up. But I just wanted to see if we can get through 710, and we can. I'm sure we can try and get through here. I don't have the time right now to try and get my way up. I think we'd be stuck at floor 1000. I'm pretty sure that's a really heavy stat intense one, or team composition like Feather, or some support that will keep you alive. For reference, I did have to rank up my Frostbeard to 10 star. And she has the bunny, the Phoenix Song. These items, her attack was 351k. Lord of Time doesn't really matter too much. I bring Lord of Time in there for this one passive right here, where you get crit rate and crit damage per floor, and you start off with 3 floors for your team. Night Eater was using my Undid It Star Rider just to get the extra chance for the pet buffs, and 468k attack had these items right here. Revenant Knight really just there to lock out the DK, and my Ancient Empress rocking 485,000 attack power, and a 1-star pet, 1-star kings. So really hard for Fury and Banner. For speed manipulation, was in rapid here, 15% on Night Rev. Night Eater just had the red talisman giving 10% speed, and then Frost Spirit had a red talisman giving speed as well. So yeah, that's how I was able to clear 710, and unfortunately there's no 4th place rewards, but you may not have as many whales, so maybe you can secure top 3 if you really want to go into the tank and try and get ahead of them. Obviously we're not touching that, but we will be able to secure, what is it from the rally reward? It's right here. A decent banner, like this treasure right here. Really good for some extra attack, so I'll be happy with that. It was a lot of work to do. All right, well, this is where I'm going to leave off for my day 14 for the free-to-play. This is where you should roughly be if you want to, no rough. So yeah, this is where you roughly should be at the end of day 14. Tower, around 900. Eternal Tower in the stage 7s. Clear, level 10 cleared, as you could see, it was really hard, maybe not worth the time and effort. About 7.5 million total power, depending upon what team you're using. If I was using, the full God Airs, it'd be lower, but it's based on the last team you used. And yeah, happy we could get all the coronets. And we should be able to lock in another treasure tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but we should be able to lock in at the end of the Fantasy Beast trial. We'll try and make some progress tomorrow and on the last day. Thank you again for watching. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything you're stuck on or that you're having trouble with by today. I don't know. All right, thanks for watching. I know this was a long one. This is where you roughly should be by the end of day 14. Just remember, don't burn all your gems. Check the Discord for current events, what's going to be happening, because day 15 hero banner for everyone will be different. It's based on current events. So tomorrow for me, it'll be Celine, the Moon Fairy. But in 2 weeks from now, it's going to be something different. So just check the Discord. All the other events going to be the same. So this Fantasy Beast is still going to be going on for everyone in the new server. And then on day 20, I'm assuming they're going to have a War Beast event like this. That will be the same. But the current heroes and the item events going on will be different. So just keep that in mind. And let me know in the comments if there's anything you're really stuck at. Obviously, I don't. You should aim to try be higher than me, but don't burn yourself out. I was able to get to 7.5 million player power, up to 949 in the Dragon Spine Tower. You could probably push it higher with some RNG using like this team setup here. It's just going to take a lot of patience, and there we go. We're able to push up some more. So I'm not going to keep pushing. I'm just too. I don't I don't have the time to do it. But Eternal Tower here. If you want to go beyond this, you'll have to clear floor 1000, which I think is going to be a real challenge unless you pulled some lucky heroes. Because floor 1000, I'm almost positive is really stat intensive, that you're going to need either a great team composition or stats. So if you can get up to 710 like I was, you're basically where you should be, or beyond where you should be. I feel like early floor stage 7 is where you should be by the end of today, and hopefully you secure some great rewards. Thank you again for watching. As always, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.